Oh, guys. Hey, you're not the man.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you...
Okay, you're the man, and we need to... We... I know what's on. Let's call the cops. It's time to call our cops. Hell yeah. Okay, I'm sure they found out something about the serial number, right? Oh, yeah. I hope they don't take it wrong with me and the pry bar. Something. Oh well.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone,
a
pull-out toolbox, and...
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Hey, did you find out more about the
sir,
owner?
I still haven't heard back from the database people. Try calling again later. Is there anything else I can do for you?
No.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers.
Yes. I know what I see. Have you Are you even the man still? Yeah, I think.
Oh, look. It's the cop who turned me into a bad person.
That's our specialty. Come on, you're not a bad person. It's all good. That's all for now. So we gotta do more. Let me see. First we need money. But we can also close the water lock. And we wanted to buy a map, if that's possible, because we lost our freaking... No, our map is back again. Thankfully. We're here on the Martinez waterfront, and we want to get... for a moment I thought this was blocked now. Hey, you. Hey, you two. How do you do?
It is such a pleasure to see you again, officer. How may I head the citizens' militia on this fine day?
No way. We just wanted to do something else, right? We just... Where was that freaking water clock now? Not here. But I'm sure it was somewhere down there, down the street. And then we'll... Oh, come on, it's time. Yeah, down here. Who are you guys? Are you fixing this? No.
A rusting control panel with loose wire.
Pull on the lever. Yes. You grab the handle and pull the lever up. As soon as the metal connects against the contact pins, you hear a loud clunk.
The water lock starts moving.
Yeah, finally. Now we can get over there and maybe find our friend the cryptozoologist. Clunk. I mean, he's not our friend. But, you know...
Okay, if we ever need to get to the coast, then this is the way. But please, contain your wanderlust for now. I don't want us to get sidetracked, not with everything that's going on.
You may be wise, Kim.
Focus on one thing. Achieve it, then the next, he thinks. That's the task chain.
The task chain. You're such a fascinating man, but yeah, I know. Who put everything in the trash, right? Getting body down. Everard Clare. We could ask for help. Yeah, but we need to find Morel too. Smoker will only be there at 9 PM. Get the boots off the feet. Even more beauty. Government marked heavy fuel oil. Where could I find that? A scab leader at the harbor gates. Yes, indeed. Come on, let's get back. I could have sworn there were only 2 people, but that seems like... Well, we've closed that thing. Now let's get over there to the wild people, Kim. The wild ones. Hey, lorry driver. Have you seen anything new?
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell
Are
me
you
tomorrow,
hauling?
not much anymore.
Okay.
Apples.
Apples is exactly the kind of thing you'd say if you had something to hide.
Sounds like a cover story, if you ask me.
Look, as detective. I come from a long line of lorrymen. We got ancient rights and privileges.
He loses his patience for explaining it.
Oh, I'm here to pick up a load of fucking apples, man. Just regular, Koiko-picked apples.
Damn, you're not gonna get more out of him on this. He's put up the wall of racism.
So the rights and privileges.
Yeah, they're a big deal. My great-grandfather was a carter, had a royal license and everything. We've tried to hold on to our privileges.
What's a carter?
Someone with a cart. What did you think it was? That's how deep into history our thing reaches. Before machines.
And that's a privilege?
Sure fucking is. We have a guild and everything, huh? Very ancient. Very prestigious.
So you're in a carter's guild?
Goddamn right. They've been trying to fuck us out of our heritage in the name of profit. But when they try to replace us, they'll regret it.
Good thinking.
Trusting street thugs with their goods is going to fuck them right up the ass. Mark my words. Generations of practice ain't no laughing matter.
Okay, alright. So, pretty good. I'm thinking so. We could confront this man. How do you fit in? How?
All I'm wondering, man. How can I help you?
Measurehead thing didn't go well
Sorry.
for me.
Wiretapping or calling in tactical air support? You guys have air support, right?
We have air support. Why didn't you
Because
tell
we
me?
don't. We don't have air support or any of those other things.
I get it.
Something
Okay,
changes
okay.
in his disposition. A merciful smile in the corner of his eye.
A merciful
All right,
smile.
I may have some advice for you on how to deal with Jean-Luc there.
Okay.
First, don't fight him, obviously. Second, get him to share his theory by being so...
Yeah, okay.
Maybe that would
That's the advice, but we didn't follow the advice. And so you're the secret agent of Wild Pines, right?
to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
I think you may be able to help me decipher some tattoos. We know he's the Wild Pines man, but still.
Don't think so.
He grunts, barely glancing at it.
suddenly. This feels like a really, really bad idea.
A really bad idea. Of course, yes, forget about it. Let's discuss something else.
Actually, I think we should maybe even get going now.
He clearly does not think poking the hornet's nest is a wise plan anymore.
I'm just going to leave now, right? I'm just going to leave now. Our guts tell us we don't do this. So we don't do this. Don't act against the guts, right? The guts
The
are
lorry
basically the
stopped in
gods.
the traffic jam. The
What's in
windows
there?
are clear.
Nothing new. Okay. Let's get back to this. How do you do, Pale Driver?
Lowman, you caught me at an opportune moment.
What are you
Diamonds.
holding?
Of course
Diamonds
not.
in the
Whatever
sky?
you think
Lucy in
you
the
wanted to
die?
know.
Lucy in the sky with diamonds. That's who you are, right? There's nothing new here. What's with this thing? Yeah,
Not
so
a
that's
good track
Philip.
record of mental health in that family.
Indeed, the insane ones. I guess we're done here in the Wild Pines area, right? Maybe. The lorry. Well. For some reason I think we would go maybe don't know me. No one knows me. Yeah, indeed, indeed. We have to let's maybe try to go over here. Now, what could go wrong? Maybe something new to find out. The radio relay hums with electricity. That seems nice. There's something here. What is that? Oh, magnesium. Traffic beyond the gate. More abandoned motor lorries. The sign says no entry. Someone scribbled an inverted star on it. Oh, we have empathic jamrock biker cop sunnies. So no entrance here. It seems like abandoned here. A breaker box to power the radio pylon above you. Maybe there's something inside. Money. Oh, and there's another few cents here. Quick. We should also pick up something else, right? How about this? Maybe we can even pick up some bottles, you know. So we make it through. The real. The only thing that is real here. Ahead. Decades-old concrete defenses. Children play on them now. Did Kuno play on them? What's this? Someone has broken down the fence and the barbed wire. And here. Who is here in this god-forsaken place? Does anyone live here? The swing is missing. No one's been here for a long time. Is this our home? Someone's left their music collection beneath the tarpaulin. Ah, the smallest church in Saint-Saëns. Our song. Wait, there was something. There was something happening to us that we could see.
Rust peels off the bent iron posts of the swing. The wind whistles through the skeleton of the small house behind you. There's desolation everywhere. Yet someone used to live here, laugh here. Thought it was a good idea to build a swing, even.
What happened here?
In this yard?
The lieutenant looks at the small building. A flock of grey swallows takes off in the distance.
He's assessing the situation. How long ago was it abandoned?
Someone thought they could have a summer house in a bloc obscur, for cheap. It didn't work out. They abandoned it about a decade ago.
What's a bloc obscur?
A black bloc. A part of the city left unrenovated after the war. Or one that has fallen to gang violence. Or has become inhospitable in some other way.
On aerial photos, bloc obscurs look like dark squares, hence their name.
So this part of the coast is a bloc obscur?
Practically, it's not an official term in any way, but look around. No sewage, broken power lines, crime, drunks. Life is tough in the blocks. It's no place to build a summer house.
At least they left some old music behind.
Yes, and you picked it up as part of the Jamrock Shuffle.
He gives you a weary smile.
It's not meant as nagging, just an observation.
We should move. I don't think we will solve the murder with forays into the urban hinterland, at least in this phase of the investigation.
But you know, something is here. Glory, says the graffiti, to the ghosts of us. And there's some lost glory here. You can survive, Kim. You can survive with this. Plastic tear. Well, we've got a sad song for tonight. There's more. The Whirling's Secret Passages. Who else has unauthorized access to the whirling trash? Maybe it's Kuno, the phone pants. We could buy them, but still got the hangover. Still need the gun. The tattoos, the body. Yeah, we need to access the harbor. So the cryptozoologist. Maybe we'll find him. The working class husband. Get the boots off the feet. Autopsy has to be finished. Kim has to be absent. Ah. The boots. The body has to be down. It's too hard. You want all the armor pieces? Yes. More beauty. We need to find oil. We find the gloves and Klaasje. About the dead man. About Sunday night. And the Dogon Omega Mix. Yes. That's also something we have to listen to. Where should we do that? Find one from a pawn shop in our room. Yeah, we should do that in our room. As long as we can still do it, we should do it in our room. What's in here? There's a boat tucked away underneath the tarpaulin cover. There's something here. It's something important. Crypto Man, are you here? You see a dark red chair in the dim light of the room.
It's only a red chair. Just a red chair in an empty shack. With what looked like a dusty bow tie on the shelf. Nothing to see here, right?
Hey Kim, where are we?
In someone's abandoned shack. On the coast. In Martinez. In Ravachol.
He's afraid you've forgotten suddenly.
What's with a red chair?
Nothing. It's just a piece of furniture.
He looks at the chair gathering dust.
Red paint is peeling off it. Looks like blood, no?
Yeah. What's with the red chair?
Red paint is peeling off it.
Alright, let's move. Something is here. Postcard of Coal City. A bow knot. Ah. That's something. We have the freaky tie. We could instead use the bow knot. Instead of the horrific necktie. That warns us often, but to be dramatic will also help. Concepts, esprit de corps. What is here? It looks like blood, man. It looks like blood. You're missing some imagination, Kim. It's so red. It's the crimson color. Through the broken glass, dusty shelves, and a forgotten chair. Yeah, we have seen that. Oh, there's something in that. A plastic chair. Beautiful. Hey, what's
Great
that?
news. The boat is big enough for a grown man like you to fit underneath it in a supine position.
Wait. Great news. I found somewhere new to sleep.
Huh?
I can pretty much finish the case from under that boat here. It's dry, waterproof, weatherproof, and free of charge.
Sarcastic self-pity is not what we need at this moment, officer. I understand the situation looks grim, but we must continue with our investigation.
Think of it as a salvation. You have a home somewhere. All cops do. When this is done, you can return.
Yeah, but we can sleep here, so that's good. We should now listen to the tape, but it's also interesting. No, we have to go back. Kim is right. The swings. Really heartbroken. What's this? A banged up fuel canister. I think we have the government oil now, have we?
A banged-up motor carriage lies half submerged in the icy water, slowly sinking into the Insulindian Ocean.
Oh,
Only
yeah.
the cabin top, rear wheels, and the engine remain visible. It must be cold and lonely down there, in the icy water.
Carriage in the sea, where did this come from?
My guess is it started its journey from the plaza, where it backed through the fence.
Let's investigate, Kim.
I agree. We should definitely investigate.
You get a sudden, sinking feeling. Stomach acid comes up as you look at the motor carriage in the deep, dark, cold water. Why the doom and gloom? It's just a sunken motor carriage. Some motor carriages are bound to end up in the sea.
Well. Looks like a Jacob Irv's journey came to an abrupt end here.
Your mocking tone finds no response, but the motion of the waves.
Yes. Crazy recklessness.
Yes. Crazy recklessness. I'd say it has been here since last Saturday or Sunday.
The lieutenant's estimate is correct. The incident probably occurred on Sunday Eve.
What should we do?
Let's wait for the low tide and see what's inside.
Great idea. Then we can get the things inside. The joyrider must have left something good inside. Guns, papers, maybe a cool jacket. A joyrider jacket. A joyrider jacket. You feel a strange connection to this joyrider. Maybe he's from some kind of joyriders district and likes blue and white racing livery, like a cop would.
How long will it take for the low tide to come in?
I don't know. An hour or two, tops?
How long has it been
The
here?
ice hasn't closed around the vehicle yet. My guess is it's been here since last Saturday or Sunday.
Run the hand over the cold metal.
The motor carriage is
Maybe you can
probably
feel
stuck in
something.
the ice. Getting it out would require a team of specialists.
What is the make of this MC? Can I see a logo?
The logo is too deep in murky water. You can't make it out. But you do see a monkfish float
A
by.
monkfish. Let's sit for a bit. Just a bit. Is it 1 hour?
As you sit down in the old rusty playground, the world around you becomes very silent. Nothing but the sound of seagulls high above in the sky, echoing like distant laughter. Ice cracks around the blue motor carriage in the sea.
I'll whistle a tune.
The tune on your lips forms a strange yet undeniably beautiful contrast with the surrounding bleakness. The lieutenant gives you a quick glance. Then, still looking straight ahead, he joins you with a higher pitched and slightly more melodic trill. Two birds on a wire, whistling by the seaside, looking at the water and a sunken car. The clouds pass in the sky, and the shadow of the swing moves like the hour hand on a timepiece. 30 minutes have passed. Looks like this might take a while. Time to present a good topic for discussion.
Would you rather sit on an anthill for an hour or stand in a river of leeches?
Well, historically, leeches have been used to prevent and even cure many ailments.
As ants have.
Okay, he's thinking. I can do this. Let's do this. Who'd want to sit on an anthill? There are no therapeutic benefits to, well, napalm ants, for example, are used in some rites of passage rituals. Clouds on the horizon grow darker, and the shadow of the swing set keeps climbing. You hear the distant rumble of the city. 30 minutes pass.
You have to side with either the strikers or the shipping company. Who would you choose?
Luckily, I am already a member of an independent organization, and therefore do not have to choose between a rock and a hard place.
But if someone puts a gun to your head...
Your voice echoes on the water, strange and out of place in the environment. 30 more minutes pass.
Can you make out the mark now?
Detective, I've been able to make out the mark ever since we arrived. I find it odd that you haven't. It's a Coupri, Model 40.
His eyes turn to you.
It is a simple and rugged machine, favored by working men, government offices, firefighters, animal control people. You know, those kinds of people.
Squint your eyes and say, is that a number on the side?
Yes, 41. What do you think it stands for?
Maybe it's Model 41.
It's as if he knows what it stands for, but wants you to say it. It's pedagogical. Does he know something about the driver of this vehicle?
I don't really know. Maybe that. This must be Tommy 41, the morning host of FM 41.
Right. Or 41 is the number of a police precinct. Your precinct.
So this is my motor carriage.
A massive pit opens up in your stomach, and the most terrible feeling comes over you. No. Just nope. Say no to this, Harry.
No, no.
Yes, your car is in the sea. Face it, so we can start dealing with this.
Oh my god, it's mine. I drove my car into the sea.
I'm afraid so, yes. It looks like you drove your police motor carriage into the sea after you jumped across the canal.
Maybe I was in pursuit of someone.
Of whom? I don't think so. If anything, you were probably drunk.
How do we get it out?
Detective, we don't. A rescue operation really isn't viable at this point.
So it's just gonna be there like that?
I'm afraid it will have to be there like that for many years. Look at it. Parts of it might be salvageable, but overall, this machine is a write-off.
I can still fix it.
That is very unlikely. All the electrics are toast. That goes for the electromagnetic steering and brake systems as well. You'd be lucky to find one undamaged component. In a few months, there will be nothing but rust left of this vehicle. It'll be cheaper to buy a new one. Well, not cheaper. This motor carriage costs 40,000 real. But in the long run, it still makes more sense to buy a new machine than try to refurbish this.
I don't have that kind of money, Kim.
Let's face it, this is a substantial loss to your district's budget. I mean, my station only has 4 other vehicles in addition to my kinema.
This was 20% of the station's vehicular budget.
Things were going so well, we were just whistling merrily.
You can still whistle. Besides, the night is always darkest before the dawn.
They're not gonna take me back after this, are they?
People are more valuable than machines. Training a police officer is even more costly.
The badge, the gun, now this.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and doesn't say anything. There is also a 4th thing you've lost.
What, our soul?
More precious than the gun, the badge, and the motor carriage combined. Lost forever into the deepest of seas.
Well, at least I can see what's in there now. At least I can see.
Yes. Let's go take a look.
Huh. A bottle drained of all its booze is frozen to the ice.
This is it. The scene of the party. The fire pit. Cigarettes and empty bottles all evidence it.
Hold up, you don't mean scene of the crime?
Not as such. I'm talking about what came after the party scene.
Yeah, sure does look like a lot of folks partied here.
Looks like they were here a while, judging from all the bottles. The sunken motor carriage provided them a focal point, like a goose ice sculpture or a chocolate fountain.
Kim, we had a couple of partygoers here.
Looks like it.
Looks like they had a great time. This was some kind of theater of them. A circus production by a great clown.
Hey, let's keep moving, detective.
Lieutenant adjusts his glasses.
Somehow, he doesn't want to dwell on it.
Yeah, okay, alright. But what about my car? I have the badge! Ah, finally. And our real jacket. This is a jacket. This is a better jacket. We look proper now. Ah, it's starting to get back. Starting to get it back. And we even found a home here. But now let's return. We have to get to our room and listen to that recording. We will listen to the tape. Hopefully no one will stop us. We've got to get back up there. We got to do that. Come on, Kim, you're behind me, you understand. What is in that thing? What have they recorded? Oh, look, they're back. We're not ready to talk, guys. We have to listen to what you had for us. Huh, a pry bar. We look like people who would mug you. Well, we'll begin in relatively soon. My friends, thank you. Thank you. And what is... it all looks a little bit better now. Clearer. Do you see this too? Maybe it's just... It's just hope. And the bottles we see are empty. Hey, but we can pick that up and bring it back. Ah, the money. The money. Until soon.